The Mars mission was humanity's greatest leap. For the first time, 6 astronauts of the Aurora 7 crew set foot on the red planet. The entire world watched in awe as the live broadcast showed them planting the flag, collecting samples, and laughing in excitement. For the first few days, everything seemed perfect. Daily reports came in, soil analysis, weather readings, and breathtaking footage of the Martian horizon. And then, silence. The live feed stopped without warning. Hours later, only a single audio transmission reached Earth. A trembling voice whispered, "We are not alone here." Static filled the rest of the message, followed by muffled screams, metal scraping against metal, and then, nothing. That recording became the last known message from Mars. At first, Mission Control believed it was just a technical failure. Mars's storms, radiation, or equipment malfunction. It could have been anything. But as hours turned into days, the silence grew heavier. The audio was replayed thousands of times. Sound engineers tried to clean the recording, removing static layer by layer. And beneath the distortion, something chilling emerged. A second voice. Not human. Low, distorted, almost like it was speaking through the static. No one could decipher the words, but it sounded like a warning or perhaps a command. Panic spread online. Forums exploded with theories. Some claimed the crew had discovered alien life. Others believed it was a government cover-up. A few insisted the astronauts had gone insane. But then, 3 days later, another transmission came through. A faint, broken video signal. On the screen, one of the Aurora 7 astronauts, helmet cracked, eyes wide in terror. He leaned close to the camera and whispered, almost begging, Don't send anyone else."
NASA immediately locked down the footage. Officially, they released a statement, "The Aurora 7 mission has suffered a catastrophic systems failure. No signs of life detected." But the leaked video spread online within hours. People weren't just scared, they were obsessed. A team of independent analysts enhanced the footage frame by frame. Behind the astronaut, barely visible in the Martian dust storm, stood a silhouette. Tall, thin, motionless. Its outline didn't match any known human or equipment. And then came the detail that unsettled everyone. The figure seemed to move closer in each frame, even though the camera hadn't shifted. Back on Earth, families of the crew demanded answers. NASA refused interviews. The government shut down inquiries. But one engineer who had worked in mission control broke the silence. He claimed the Aurora 7 had discovered a massive underground structure beneath the Martian surface, a structure that didn't appear on satellite scans. And according to him, the final message wasn't just random static. It was a distress call, not from the astronauts, but from something already living on Mars. The translation shook Mission Control. "You woke us up." It wasn't just a warning. It was a declaration. Earth immediately cut all Mars transmissions, sealed every file, and classified the Aurora 7 case as top secret. Publicly, the crew was declared dead in an equipment failure. Their families received folded flags and empty coffins. But in hidden circles, on encrypted forums and dark web leaks, rumors spread of a new signal. Not from Earth, not from the Aurora 7, from Mars itself. Repeating endlessly on every frequency the engineers tried to block, "We are awake." And for the first time in history, humanity realized Mars wasn't empty. It was waiting. The whistleblower revealed one more chilling detail. Before the signal went dark, the crew had transmitted fragments of a data file. It was corrupted, incomplete, but researchers managed to piece together parts of it. The file contained video logs from the astronauts inside the underground structure. The footage began normally, 6 explorers descending into a massive cavern carved into the red stone. Their lights swept across walls that shimmered with strange symbols no one on Earth could recognize. Then the camera shook violently. The ground seemed to pulse beneath their boots, as if the rock itself was alive. One astronaut muttered, "This isn't natural. It's a chamber." Another whispered back, "No, it's a tomb." Moments later, the audio picked up a low vibration, not mechanical, not geological, a voice. Deep and resonant, echoing through the cavern. The camera turned, and for a fraction of a second, the lens caught something emerging from the shadows. An elongated skull, eyes glinting with faint blue light. The log ended abruptly. Back on Earth, researchers argued, was it real or a hallucination caused by lack of oxygen? But then came the final corrupted line of code from the Aurora 7 data file. It was a message, translated automatically by the onboard system. It read, "You woke us up."